Hello everyone, welcome to online class for class 12. आज हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे ड्रॉ इलेक्ट्रिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, स्पेशली 1 marks क्वेश्चन. सो फर्स्ट नंबर 1, electric lines of force we have to draw for point charge particle. So for point charge particle we can have positive or we can have negative point charge particle. So if we have positive point charge particle, then we know electric lines of force away from the charge particle, and for negative we know it's a towards. So this is for the positive charge, this one is for the negative charge. Actually it's a 3 dimension, but we have to draw it in the 2 dimension, so it should look like this. ये सामने वाला में तुम लोग दिखा सकते हो, but it's for board it's not possible. Now the second one is 2 charge particle, means pair of charge particle, and in that pair of charge particle you can have positive, you can have negative, you can have positive. If you have positive, then we can say it's dipole. So in dipole, the direction of electric field from positive to negative for positive charge away, for negative charge towards, this is called the dipole. Now if you have both are positive charge, then the direction of electric field is repulsive nature, and they don't touch each other, and the direction is away from the charge particle. Similarly, if you have both are negative charge, everything is same, just the direction is, in case of outward it's just now, in that case it's a inward. Next, if we draw electric lines of force for line charge particle. For line charge particle, suppose we have positively charged infinitely long line charge. So if you suppose it's a line charge, so actually electric lines of force are in all direction, but we just show you in particular in 2-dimensional plane. We want to show you because it's our limitations. This board is not 3-dimensional board. So this is the direction of electric field, and its value is, electric field value is lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r. So electric field is inversely proportional to this. So here electric field is, here the electric field is non-uniform electric field. Yes, non-uniform electric field. This is the first thing, and the second thing is that if you want, you can draw the graph of electric field and position as they are non-uniform. So you can draw this graph also. This is the drawing part, and in exam they can ask you questions also, like suppose first this part is over, now the numerical part. They can ask you A and B are 2 positions, whose electric field is higher, or if you move a charge particle Q from A to B point, so very simple, electric field at A is greater than electric field of B, because that distance is R1, that distance is R2. So A is greater than B. We know force is charge into electric field, so Q into EA greater than Q into EB, force of A greater than force of B. और इसका प्रूफ कहाँ से है, ये डिराइवेशन कहाँ से है, ये हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे इन गॉसेस थ्योरम. Now if you want to draw infinitely long sheet, like this one is your sheet, so you have this portion as well as this portion. So 2 sides is there. Let sigma is the surface charge distribution. So in that case, you have to draw the electric lines of force in this way. In that side also. देखो मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ कि ये what is sigma, how you get the value, ये सब हम लोग बाद में when we start process theorem इसके बारे में हम लोग डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे. अभी हम लोग सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का लाइन ड्रॉ करना चाह रहे हैं और एट द सेम टाइम हम लोग छोटा छोटा इंफॉर्मेशन ले रहा है ताकि आप लोगों को थोड़ा बहुत न्यूमेरिकल्स भी साथ में साथ हो. सो द वैल्यू इज सिग्मा बाई 2 एप्सिलॉन नॉट. ऑब्वियसली इस वैल्यू को अभी आप जस्ट याद रखिए, बट इसका डिराइवेशन हम लोग बाद में करेंगे. एंड दैट इज कांस्टेंट. कांस्टेंट मतलब यूनिफॉर्म. सो ये तुम्हारा हो गया इलेक्ट्रिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स फॉर शीट, इनफाइनाइटली लॉन्ग शीट. अगर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वर्सेस डिस्टेंस का ग्राफ दे, सो इट्स अ कांस्टेंट. अब ये हो गया, ये एक हो गया, ये दूसरा वाला इंफॉर्मेशन है. अब ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन में दे कैन आस्क यू अगेन कि यू हैव 2 पॉइंट ए एंड बी. ये एक और है, एक ही क्वेश्चन में सब को घुसा मत देना. दिस इज द नेक्स्ट. इफ यू हैव 2 A and B, 2 charged particle, A and B at 2 position. If Q charge move from A to B, what is the force applied at A and at B? So here electric field at A and electric field at B are equal. Why? Because it's a uniform. It's a constant value. So if you multiply it by Q, so what you have, force of A and force of B are equal. So same force applied at A and B. Now if we draw a parallel plate, let it be 1, let it be 2, charges are plus and minus. So ये क्वेश्चन एक बार IIT में भी आया था, draw the electric field lines for parallel plate. सो यहाँ पे ये ऐसे करके बेंड होगा एट द एंड, अदरवाइज इट विल बी लुक स्ट्रेट. और इसका आउटसाइड में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड 0 होता है, जो अभी तुम लोगों को समझ में नहीं आएगा. और इनसाइड है सिग्मा बाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट. दिस इज आल्सो यूनिफॉर्म. इसका भी हम लोग बाद में इसका डिटेलिंग करेंगे. Next is metallic sphere, and we know inside the metal electric field is 0. So whatever be the charge that is on the outer surface, or this is the supposed direction. If you see the graph, you can understand one thing: they are bending. What do you mean by they are bending? They are bending means it's entering and leaving normally. It's entering and leaving normally. ये एक बहुत ही कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन है. इसके ऊपर IIT ने कम से कम 3 से 4 बार क्वेश्चन आया है. Inside the metal, electric field inside the metal is 0. Next one is very important. You can write coming soon for IIT. ये अभी तक आया नहीं है. You have a parallel plate capacitor. Let that one is, that side is positive plate and that side is negative plate. So it will be look like this. 2 plate is there, and inside this you put a sphere. So when you put a sphere, what happens? This side is negatively charged and this side is positively charged. So now what happened? We know the direction of electric field from positive to negative, so it will be look like this. And it will be look like this. plus 2 minus plus 2 minus plus 2 minus. So it will look like, is it really a nice one? So within this it will be look like this, ऐसे करके आएगा और फिर यहाँ से ऐसे करके जाएगा, बड़ी सुंदर लगेगा देखिए, half of semi hemisphere. Okay, next a very important question. अच्छा, on the basis of that lines of charge and all, मैं तुम लोगों को पहले न्यूमेरिकल्स दूंगा, फिर उसका सॉल्यूशन बताऊंगा, तो वो वीडियो मेरा अलग से होगा. We have a ring is there. Q charge distributed throughout the surface of the ring is very important. Center is that, R is the radius. Center is that, R is the radius. We have to find out electric field which is at a distance x from the ring. So for that we take a very small part, or we choose a very small part which is called the elementary part, and that distance is root under x square plus r square. We can write it r. Due to that electric field, this electric field is in that direction. If we choose this angle is theta, then this angle is also theta. So along the basis DE cos theta perpendicular with the basis DE sin theta. Similarly, for the lower part, same thing happened. DE, this angle is theta, this is theta. So along the basis DE cos theta perpendicular with the basis DE sin theta. अब देखो इसमें not only for two, so many lines is there. ये तुम ऐसे सबका क्या होगा, दो कंपोनेंट होगा along the base perpendicular with the base. अगर हम एक रिंग को इमेजिन करेगा, so this is the line, this is the line, this is the line, this is the line, सब चारों सबका सब लाइन के लिए एक झाड़ू जैसा दिखेगा, और कोन जैसा दिखेगा. So they all cancel. That upper half of all one is the each component DE sin theta for the upper one. I repeat, each component of DE sin theta for the upper one cancelled by each component of DE sin theta for the lower one. I repeat, each component of DE sin theta for the upper half cancelled by each component of DE sin theta for the lower one. So net electric field at P is the integration of DE cos theta. Now DE, that for the small part, the value is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dq by x square plus r square into root का square किया, और for this cos theta what we can write, base upon hypotenuse. So x by x square plus r square half. So मेरे पास क्या आया, x को बाहर किया 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट को बाहर किया, 1 by x square plus r square, 3/2 को बाहर किया, मेरे पास आया dq, और इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ dq इज q, तो 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught x q by x square plus r square 3/2. अब देखो, अब इस एक क्वेश्चन से हम लोग कितना सारा क्वेश्चन सोल्व कर सकते हैं. पहला क्वेश्चन, एट सेंटर x is 0, so the electric field is 0. That is the first question. Now the second question is that कि हम लोग ये कह सकता है कि for one value of x electric field is maximum. तो जब भी मुझे for one value of x electric field is maximum, मुझे इसको with respect to dx को डिफरेंशिएट करना है और वैल्यू को 0 लिखना है. सो इसके लिए 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट को हम लोगों ने कॉमन ले लिया. अब दैट इज द u by v फॉर्म x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर क्यूब x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर 3/2 into x माइनस x, इसका डिफरेंशिएशन होगा 3/2 x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर 1/2 into 2x. विच इज इक्वल्स टू 0। तो यहाँ से हम लोग को q बाई 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट को बाहर कर दिया, x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर को हम लोग हाफ को बाहर कर सकता है, तो यहाँ से ये 2 कट जाएगा। मेरे पास मेरे पास क्या क्या आएगा, x स्क्वायर प्लस dx का 1 होगा, सॉरी, x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर माइनस 3 x square equals to 0. So x square plus r square 3/2, यहाँ से मेरे पास r square minus 2x square equals to 0 आएगा, 2x square equals to r square, which means x square r square by 2, which means x is plus minus r by root 2 आएगा। So मेरे पास x का वैल्यू आया प्लस माइनस r बाई रूट 2। इफ यू वांट टू ड्रॉ द ग्राफ, ये मेरा 0 है, एट x इक्वल्स टू 0 ग्राफ इज 0 एंड r इक्वल्स टू प्लस 2/2 माइनस r बाई रूट 2। तो ये ग्राफ ऐसे करके मैक्सिमम जाके फिर मिनिमम की तरफ जाएगा, एंड दिस इज द पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन, एंड ये फिर इधर आके ऐसे जाएगा, दिस इज द नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन। सो इस ग्राफ के ऊपर भी एक बार आईआईटी में क्वेश्चंस पूछा था कि यहाँ पे मैक्सिमम है, और ये जो डायरेक्शन है इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का, अगर ये डायरेक्शन और ये पोजीशन है, तो इधर ये पॉजिटिव है मतलब प्लस आई, तो ये ऑपोजिट मतलब माइनस है। इसके बाद हम लोग इसके ऊपर एक और क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं कि ये मेरा रिंग है प्लस चार्ज, यहाँ पे मेरा एक P पॉइंट है, इफ यू पुट अ चार्ज Q which is at distance x, r is the radius, x is very less with respect to r, for one value of the charge particle Q, the particle is in simple harmonic motion, or for one value of Q it is in oscillation, means you have to find out the condition कब oscillation होगा, कब simple harmonic motion होगा, and also find the time period of oscillation. So force is Q into E, Q 1/4 pi epsilon naught, इसका वैल्यू स्मॉल q ले लेता है, x क्यूब x स्क्वायर प्लस r स्क्वायर 3/2, as x is less than r, so we can neglect x square, so we have 1/4 pi epsilon naught x q by x square is cancelled, so we have r cube, that is force, that is mass into acceleration, so d square x by dt square 1/4 pi epsilon naught q cube r cube mx। अब देखो हमें क्लास 11 सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन याद है, डी स्क्वायर एक्स बाई डी स्क्वायर माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर एक्स, माइनस जब अगर ये होगा तो दिस इज सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन, अदरवाइज ऑसिलेशन। सो अगर q and q मतलब कैपिटल Q and स्मॉल q, इफ दे आर इन ऑपोजिट नेचर देन सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन, अदरवाइज ऑसिलेशन। और ये जो वैल्यू है ये मेरा क्या है, ओमेगा, सो ओमेगा स्क्वायर इज दिस, सो q by 4 pi epsilon naught m r cube, so time period is 2 pi by omega 2 pi root under 4 pi epsilon naught m r cube by q into q, इसको ओवरऑल 16 pi cube epsilon naught m r cube by q into q। I think you understand this. Okay, so my next topic is electric dipole. So what is electric dipole? a pair of charged particles separated by a very small distance. So let it be plus q and let it be minus q, plus q and minus q, separated by a very small distance. Let here we suppose that distance is 2l. देखो हम लोग l भी ले सकता है, हम लोगों ने 2l इसीलिए लिया है कि बाद में हम लोगों को कि 12 का सेंटर लेके एक तरफ L और एक तरफ L लेने में हम लोग को इजी रहेगा. That's why we suppose 12. Otherwise we can take L also. So P is the electric dipole moment. Its strength is Q into 2L by means pole strength, charge and separation between the two poles. SI unit coulomb meter. Direction negative to positive, means the direction of electric dipole from negative to positive. अब ये क्या क्यों होता है? देखो, अगर हम इसको इनडायरेक्टली इसका कारण बोले, so देखो, negative charge means the excess of electron and positive charge means deficiency of electron. That means यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन का हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है, यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन का डेफिशिएंसी है. सो हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इलेक्ट्रॉन मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द लो कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड द इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल मोमेंट. अब इसके ऊपर आई कैन गिव यू वन न्यूमेरिकल. इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूमेरिकल. सपोज यू हैव 2q minus q and minus q, and my question is, and they are separated by distance, suppose a and a. So my question is, find the net electric dipole moment of the system. So see, this one is plus, and we can suppose here 2q means q plus q, तो 1 plus q इसके लिए, 1 plus q इसके लिए. So we know the direction of electric dipole negative to positive. So this is P1 and 1 negative, 1 positive. So direction is this one, P2. So what is the angle? Angle is 60 degree. What about P1? Q into A, separation between the two poles. What about P2? Q into A, separation between the two poles. So what about the net dipole moment? P1 square, P2 square, 2P1, P2 cos 60 degree. So what we can write? The QA we can take common, 1 square, 2 into 1 into 1 into half, that is root 3 QA is the answer. So this is the net dipole moment of the system. Now very important, axial position or end on position and equatorial position or broad on position. So first we consider the axial position or end on position. So we have a dipole. Let this is the center origin. This length is L. This length is L. This is plus Q. This one is minus Q. And P is a point which is at a distance r from the center. So what we can say, this distance is r minus L and this distance is r plus L. Now for this plus charge we can say electric field is away, and for this minus charge we can say electric field is towards. And we know the value of the plus charge is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus L whole square, and minus is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r plus L whole square. So now clearly, as r plus L greater than r minus L in terms of distance, so E minus is less than E plus. That means, and they are in opposite direction. As they are in opposite direction, net electric dipole is in the direction of the positive one. So E net या E axial, that is E plus minus E minus, we can take the common part, Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. So what we have, 1 by r minus L whole square minus 1 by r plus L whole square q by 4 pi epsilon naught common r square minus L square whole square, and here we have 4RL. So Q into 2L into 2R by R square minus L square whole square, which we can write electric field axial is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught, 1 by 4 by epsilon naught, P into 2R by R square minus L square whole square. This is our general formula. Now if R is greater than L, we can neglect L square as compared to R square. So electric field at axial position 1 by 4 by epsilon naught, 2PR by L square we neglect, so R to the power 4, which is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught 2p by R to the power q. That is the value. Now, if you see the direction of electric dipole, negative to positive, and net direction is in the same direction. So we can say if this one is the dipole, so electric field is in the same direction. They are like this push and bolt. They are in the same direction. So we can say the direction of electric field at axial position, the direction of electric field at axial position in the direction of the electric dipole. So in NCERT book, they write in that way 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by RQ. See, this vector and this vector, they are in the same direction, means electric dipole and electric field are in the same direction. Okay, the next one is electric field due to electric dipole on equatorial position or broad on-site position. So this one is our electric dipole. This is the origin, this line is axial position and this line is equatorial position. Let we choose the point P, which is at distance R. Now this is L, this one is L, this is plus Q, this one is minus Q. So this distance is R square plus L square, as well as this distance is R square plus L square. As this is positive charge, electric field is away. As this is negative charge, electric field is towards. Now this angle is theta, this angle is theta. So if this angle is theta, we can say this angle is theta, along the base is cos theta, E plus cos theta, and perpendicular with the base is E plus sin theta. Similarly, this angle is theta, so this angle is theta, so this is E minus cos theta, and this one is E minus sin theta. Now, first of all, the value of E plus is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square plus L square, and E minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square plus L square. Now see, this E plus cos theta, E plus and E minus, their values are exactly same magnitude. So now we can say clearly from figure, E plus sin theta cancelled by E minus sin theta. So as the E plus sin theta cancelled by E minus sin theta, net electric field at point P is E plus cos theta plus E minus cos theta. So electric field at P is E plus cos theta plus E minus cos theta in terms of value 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square plus L square, cos theta base of hypotenuse, L by R square plus L square half plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square plus L square, L by R square plus L square half. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, they are the same, 2QL R square plus L square, 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2, but we can write 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by R square plus L square 3 by 2. Now if r is greater than L, we can neglect L square with respect to r square. So after neglecting electric field at P or equatorial position, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by r to the power cube. 3 L square cancel r square and 3 by 2 cancel r cube. So now in terms of direction, what we can say, see the direction of electric dipole is this one, negative to positive, and net electric field in the opposite direction. See this one and this one opposite. So what we can say, at equatorial position direction of electric dipole, at equatorial position direction of electric field in the opposite direction of electric dipole. I repeat, at equatorial position direction of electric field in the opposite direction of electric dipole. So in NCERT they represent in that manner: electric field at equatorial position minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by r cube. See, vector and dipole का उल्टा, dipole का opposite. This is the dipole and this is the electric field. Now I give you one numerical. Suppose one dipole is there. The value is P1 4 microcoulomb. This is the origin. P is the position. One more dipole is there. P2, the value is 2 microcoulomb meter. The distance of this one is 2 meter and distance of this one is 1 meter. It is given that for both r is greater than L. It is given for both the dipole r is greater than L. The distance is very large. So now for this one dipole, this is the axial position, and in axial position the direction of electric field in the direction of the electric dipole. So this is the direction of dipole, this is the direction of electric field for the first one, and this is the dipole for the equatorial line in the opposite direction. So now we have two electric field. The first one 9 into 10 to the power 9. The value, if you want to write the formula, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube, that is 9 into 10 to the power 9. 2 into p is 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. The distance is 2 to the power cube. So 9 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per coulomb, and E2 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube, because it's the equatorial line. So 9 into 10 to the power 9, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 1 to the power cube, that is 18 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per coulomb. Clearly between E and 1 and 2, 2 is higher, so the net is in this direction, E net. So what we write, E net, that is E2 minus E1, that is 18 minus 9 into 10 to the power 3, 9 into 10 to the power 3. In terms of direction, you can write towards first dipole, or you can write minus I. थैंक यू सो मच. इसके बाद हम लोग जो नेक्स्ट क्लास का वीडियो देंगे उसमें, उसके पहले हम लोग कुछ क्वेश्चंस देंगे, फिर उस क्वेश्चंस के ऊपर मोस्टली नेक्स्ट क्लास जो है हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे उस क्वेश्चन का डिस्कशन करने, और इसका थोड़ा सा और कुछ टॉपिक बच गया है वो करके इस पार्ट को हम लोग कंप्लीट करेंगे, फिर हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल में जाएंगे. तो नेक्स्ट वाला जो क्लास का वीडियो होगा उसमें मोस्टली बहुत सारा न्यूमेरिकल को हम लोग सॉल्व करने का कोशिश करेंगे थ्रू वीडियो, और एक थोड़ा सा टॉपिक है वो करेंगे. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.